And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for our second game of the night. Tonight it is the Albany Warriors against the Northeast Nodaway Blue Jay boys. The Northeast Nodaway girls came away with a 35-31 win in game number one. Taking a look at these two teams for the Albany boys last year, coming off a 13-15 record, 4-3 in conference play. But the Warriors lose, I'm going to be generous with this, about 80% of their scoring from last year in Kemper Klein, who graduated sitting across from us here in the bleachers tonight to watch his alma mater play. They will bring back a couple of key players from last year. Timothy Papa, Cole Emerson, Dalton Worrell got a lot of play last year as well towards the end of the season, and probably the player they're going to lean on the most, Kemper Klein's younger brother, Chase Klein. He's probably going to be, how he goes this season is probably going to be how the Warriors go.
Yeah, exactly, and it does seem like you said, it's going to go from one Klein to another, and how the Warriors adjust to life without Kemper Klein is going to be interesting. Like you said, probably close to 80% of the points scored was Kemper Klein last year. He was constantly getting the ball. Very rarely did he not touch the ball on a possession. But it went beyond his scoring. He had good leadership. He was a solid rebounder, good defender. He changed so many shots down in the paint. He could even handle the ball a little bit at his size. And you've lost that this year.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting. The Warriors, they're much smaller without Klein out there. They're going to need to find somebody who can become the lead ball handler and, most importantly, the lead scorer. You're going to have to find those points are going to have to go to somebody. Who's it going to be? It's probably not going to be one guy that scores at the level that Klein was, but who's going to be the guy that you trust the most? A prime candidate would be his younger brother, Chase. He came along pretty nicely last year. There are some new faces. Jarrett Smith getting the start tonight in his first varsity action, the freshman. It's going to be interesting to see it. Like we said with the girls, there's going to be some growing pains. Even these guys who aren't freshmen, they haven't necessarily played a whole lot. So it's going to be interesting to see how they look tonight. Northeast Nodaway, they got 5 players. Their best player that they're returning, Drew Dack, is not playing tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see here. This is definitely what it looks. It looks like it's a winnable game for the Warriors. So getting a win and starting off 1-0 is always good.
Well, we took a little bit of ridicule at this for saying it by some people last year, a year ago to date, when we said Kemper Klein would have to score 40 points sometimes to keep Albany in ball games. Who is it this year that is going to score those points? A year ago, last year, at Ravenwood, it was Cole Emerson. Jumped out, had 6 3-pointers in the ball game. Never really quite lived up to that the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Who is it for the Warriors that on any given night they can give them the ball, say, we need X amount of points. You need to get it for us. Who is that going to be? Is it going to be Tim Papa? Is it going to be Cole Emerson? Is it going to be Chase Klein? Is it going to be somebody else that we just don't know about yet and that we'll have to find out throughout the season? We'll find out in just about 2.5 minutes. We'll be back with the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by your BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. And as we'll get set for tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. And here in just a moment, we'll let the public address announcer, Sam Phillips, take it away with tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Albany will wear their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in black. Northeast Nodaway, their road blue uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. As they try and make sure they get the ball that they want here for the game ball tonight. They will read off tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. And we'll let Sam Phillips take it away here with the starting lineup.
All right, I think we're ready now. Starters for the Northeast Nodaway Blue Jays. Number 12, Trenton Hartley. Number 24, Jackson Boswell. Number 30, Reese Gray. Number 34, Chase Clayball. And number 52, Bryson Kennard. Head coach, Colton Davidson, assisted by Mitchell Sherry. And now your starters for the Albany Warriors. Number 1, Cole Emerson. Number 4, Garrett Smith. Number 12, Dalton Worrell. Number 15, Chase Klein. And number 32, Shay Miller. Almost coached by Jeffrey Epperly, assisted by Brett Williams.
Well, there are your starters tonight, and the announcement of the assistant coach, Brett Williams, is not correct because, Brett, I would love to see you do that, but I need you here running the camera and doing commentary.
Listen, some of the stuff that I say is a little bit different when I'm coaching, so probably best that I'm not coaching from up here.
Assistant coach Jake Nichols for the Warriors tonight. And again, let's take a look at your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for Albany. Cole Emerson, Jarrett Smith, Dalton Worrell, Chase Klein, Shay Miller. For Northeast Nodaway, Trenton Hartley, Jackson Boswell, Reese Gray, Chase Clayball, and Bryson Kennard. Just 5 players here for Northeast Nodaway tonight, and they will play the whole game. And the opening tip-off is won by the Warriors. Dalton Worrell will bring the ball across, sends it over to Smith on the right wing, into the corner again for Worrell. Up top for Chase Klein. Left wing for Emerson. Dalton Worrell shot from 3. Rolls out, tipped around. Shay Miller with the rebound. Inside to Klein, can't get it to go. And now back in transition will be Northeast Nodaway as they will try and slow things down a bit to try and save some of their legs for the later part of the game. Gray, left wing. Hartley, open 3, off iron. Rebound going to be pulled in by Miller. Shay Miller gets it off here for Dalton Worrell. Over to the right wing. Jarrett Smith, the freshman. Emerson, the senior, with the basketball in the left wing. Chase Klein, right wing for Worrell. Shay Miller, high post. Trying to send the ball inside, tipped away, gets it back. Cole Emerson, right wing, 3. Drains it. Remember, we talked about it in pregame. He had a big game against Northeast Nodaway last year in Ravenwood. To the top of the key here with it is going to be Chase Clayball. Warriors start out in a man-to-man defense. Hartley back up again for Clayball. Up top now here for Jackson Boswell. Left wing for Hartley. Trying to send it inside. And tipped away as they try to bring it into Kennard. And a foul going to be picked up here by Shea Miller. That's going to be his first, team's first, with 6:26 left to play here in the first quarter. Inbouncing will be Boswell. Pass inbounds here for Gray up at the top of the key. Boswell in the corner, drives baseline. Shot off the glass, puts it in for two.
Nice baseline drive there. Nobody on the Warrior defense was able to cut him off at the baseline there. Nice reverse layup, really good finish.
Emerson left wing. Up top for Shea Miller, right wing for Worrell. Emerson now with it in the corner. Passed up top for Klein. Worrell drives in. Has the ball tipped away in traffic inside the paint. Ball knocked away from behind. Rolls around. Shea Miller to Jarrett Smith. As he'll slow things up to Emerson. And the Warriors having some trouble, and the ball's tipped as Smith will pick it up in the backcourt. Chase Klein to Cole Emerson, left wing. Jarrett Smith drives in. He'll lay it up and in for two as the freshman has his first varsity points.
Yeah, nice drive by Smith. Sometimes a freshman, they come up and they really like to shoot the ball. Gives a nice pump fake and goes all the way to the rim. Nice strong finish for the freshman.
We've seen two freshmen with their first points tonight that have made really nice plays. Emmy Hogue in the girls' game, and then Jarrett Smith here in the boys' game. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Albany leads 5-2. Right wing with it, Hartley. Gives it off here now for Gray. Back up top for Clayball. Up again to Hartley. Man-to-man pressure put on here by the Warriors. Up top for Jackson Boswell. He'll try and restart this Blue Jay offense. Drives in, and they're going to get a blocking foul here against the sophomore Dalton Worrell.
Yeah, able to get the middle there was Boswell, and Smith came up, stood up just a little bit in his stance. You really don't want to see that if they still have the dribble there, and we saw Boswell able to take him to the middle and get a foul on Emerson. Boswell
inbounds here for Hartley. And now they're going to get another foul here against Worrell. That's going to be his second, team's third here.
Yeah, reach across his body. That's going to be, second foul already for Worrell.
So he'll have to check out. Checking in will be the junior Kyle Emerson. Boswell with the basketball, trying to bring it down, and just like a defensive back, Kyle Emerson, all-conference first-team defensive back, comes in and intercepts the pass. Brings it down to Shea Miller down on the block. Up top to Cole Emerson. Drives, sends it out to Kyle Emerson. Shot from three, off the mark. Cole Emerson with the rebound, goes up and will be fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul going to go against Chase Clayball. That's going to be his first, team's first. First free throw from Cole Emerson is good. And his second free throw misses short off front iron, but comes away with the offensive rebound. Jarrett Smith drives, sends it back out to Chase Klein, top of the key. Jarrett Smith, left wing three. Long rebound made here by Reese Gray.
Warriors can't make him pay, but on a free throw, you got to box out the shooter, and Blue Jays did not do it there.
Boswell with the basketball for the Blue Jays over the right wing to Hartley. Over halfway through the first quarter of play, 6-2, 3:45 left to go in the first. Albany with the 4-point lead. Hartley up to Boswell. Boswell, right wing, Hartley three. Long. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of the freshman Reese Gray.
Warriors are going to have to be careful of going for steals when the ball's up on someone's head and they still have their dribble left. They got beats in the middle there, and the Blue Jays were able to get an open three. They just couldn't make it fall.
Emerson gets it up to Chase Klein, top of the key, left wing. Cole Emerson, open three. Drains it. And seeing a little bit of flashbacks from last year as it's a 9-2 lead. Emerson with 7 of those 9 points.
Well, if they can keep this ball movement up, he's going to get some more open looks out of this 2-3 zone. That's how you beat a 2-3 zone, quick ball movement, and if you're able to hit outside shots, that helps too.
Over to the left wing with it, Clayball for Boswell. Underneath 3 minutes left. Boswell up top for Clayball. Back to Boswell, down to the baseline for Gray. Boswell right wing, 2:45 left to go in the first. 9-2 Albany leads. Boswell drives, shot off the mark, rebound made here by Chase Klein.
Pump fake able to get Emerson up in the air. Got to stay down, be disciplined on the defensive end.
Cole Emerson drives, lays it in with a nice little finger roll for 2. And a full timeout going to be called here by Northeast Nodaway. Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
2:26 left to go here in the opening quarter of play. Albany with an 11-2 lead here over Northeast Nodaway, coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Northeast Nodaway basketball. Hartley sends it over to the right wing for Boswell. Up top now for Clayball. Tipped or stolen away here by Kyle Emerson. Goes up, lays it off the glass with his right hand for 2.
Well, if Emerson's able to get a steal and get a running start, it's going to be hard to catch him. Just like football, he's probably going to be just about the fastest guy on the court.
Well, and on that layup there by Kyle Emerson, saw something from him that didn't really see from him last year. Went up nice and easy. Used to be he'd just go 100 miles an hour and just throw it up.
Yep.
Boswell right wing up top this time now for Clayball. Over to Gray left wing. Hartley 3. Off iron. Rebound made by Cole Emerson. Kyle Emerson will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Jarrett Smith up top for Shea Miller. Over to left wing for Cole Emerson. And he'll have it stolen away here by Hartley. Hartley up top for Clayball, left wing, Boswell. Drives, and they're going to get a blocking foul against Shea Miller here. No, they're going to get the reach in here against Jarrett Smith. So that will be the first foul against Smith, team's 4th. And shooting 2 free throws here is Jackson Boswell. First shot misses off back iron. Checking in will be Seth Miller, Tim Papa, and Keegan Schaefer. As Chase Klein, Cole Emerson will stay out on the floor. And Jackson Boswell able to get the second free throw to fall. It's a 13-3 lead in favor of the Warriors. Tim Papa with the basketball top of the key. He'll see his first action tonight. Schaefer also seeing his first action. Into the corner for Papa. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer drives, trying to leave it off for Seth Miller in the corner. Knocked away, picked up by Cole Emerson, top of the key. 2-3 zone. Still sitting in here for Northeast Nodaway. Papa left wing. Ooh, they missed Emerson open in the left corner. Schaefer for Miller. Now to Papa. He'll move over to his left, puts up the shot, off iron, and gets the shooter's bounce to fall in. It's a 16-3 Albany lead. 20 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Boswell feeding inside for Hartley. Now for Kennard, and Kennard gets the bucket and the foul.
I got to see your man. I think Cole just saw that cutter a little bit too late. Got caught out of position, and once you're behind, you're probably not going to get that block shot. If anything, you're just going to get the foul.
And that will be the first against Emerson. Team's fifth. So for the next 15 seconds, Northeast Nodaway would get 2 free throws. Kennard cannot get the and one opportunity to fall, but Northeast Nodaway comes away with the rebound. Hartley over to Boswell. Loses it. And it's going to go out of bounds as Keegan Schaefer dives on the floor after that one. 5.6 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. Albany leads 16-5. Hartley in the corner. Back to Boswell. Back again to Hartley. And they're not going to get the shot off as the shot from Reese Gray bounces out, but it was not going to count either way. 16-5 is the lead here for Albany. After one quarter of play, we're back to start the second when we come back in a moment.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 16-5 is the Albany lead. It'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball to start out the second quarter of play. Again, Northeast Nodaway has the unfortunate task of doing what the Lady Warriors had done a lot the past couple of years, play with just 5 players. And it'll be Hartley with the basketball up at the top of the key. And the pass goes through Clayball's hands, picked up by Jarrett Smith, quickly up for Worrell, and he's unable to keep it in bounds.
Nice opportunity for the Warriors to get a fast break bucket, and Smith's pass led Worrell just a little bit too much.
Over the left wing with it is Clayball. Right wing now to Boswell. Up top here for Gray. Boswell right wing Hartley. Boswell for Clayball. As Northeast Nodaway tries to find a hole in this man-to-man Albany defense. And Smith knocks back the pass to Hartley. Clayball will give this one back up to Hartley over to left wing for Boswell. Hartley top of the key, 3, off iron, and they're going to get a foul here against Boswell. The foul against Boswell is going to be his first, team's first as well. A minute here into the second quarter of play. It's a 16-5 lead in favor of the Warriors. Seth Miller with the basketball in the left wing. Gets it to his brother Shea for Worrell. Jarrett Smith gets it into Shea. Over to Papa, left wing, 3. Off iron. Ball tipped around, rolls around on the floor. And it'll be a jump ball that'll go to Albany.
Something you like to see from the Warriors. A couple times got on the floor for some loose balls. Those are the type of ways you can impact the game without necessarily scoring points, getting on the floor, hustling for loose balls and things like that.
Worrell inbounds for Papa. But they're going to have an illegal screen here on the baseline. I'm going to guess against Seth Miller. And it is. That's going to be his first personal, first team foul of the second quarter as well. And it'll be Hartley that brings the ball across midcourt over the left wing for Boswell. Up top for Reese, the freshman for the Blue Jays. Clayball unable to corral the pass, picked up by Papa. Goes up, can't get it to fall. And Jarrett Smith there to clean it up and puts it in for two. And officials timeout here as Gray lost a shoe. Chase Klein will check back in during that stoppage now for the Warriors. 18-5, Albany leads. 6:15 left to play here in the second quarter. And it'll be Hartley that'll bring the ball across midcourt here for the Blue Jays. Up top here for Kennard. Looks like the Warriors out of their man-to-man defense now playing a little 1-2-2 zone. And the ball going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Dalton Worrell. Boswell will inbounds up top for Hartley. Back to Boswell, right wing. Drives, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, knocked away off of Worrell, and then Boswell unable to corral it, picked up here by Jarrett Smith. And Chase Klein unable to corral that pass as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, another just a little bit offline pass from the freshman Smith. Not quite on the same page as his teammates, trying to lead them a little bit farther than what they're ready for.
Cole Emerson Hartley. And now the pass picked off here by Jarrett Smith. And he'll take it and lay it off the glass for two. The freshman with an early 6 points. Top of the key with it, Boswell. Gets a Kennard at the high post. Hartley from the baseline. Off iron, can't get it to go. Put back, up and good by the freshman Reese Gray.
Yeah, somebody's got to get a body on Gray there for the Warriors. They can't be allowing tip-ins like that on the weak side.
Papa in the corner. Drives, off glass for two. Papa with 5 points coming off the bench here for the Warriors. 22-7, 4:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Up top for Gray. Over to left wing, back to Boswell. Boswell drives in, trying to leave it off for Gray. Up for Clayball. Trying to get into Hartley. Now it's Cole Emerson. Comes away with the steal. He'll go up, lays it up, and he'll be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Emerson fouled there, but kind of a weak foul. But still like to see Emerson finish through the contact there, but nonetheless, he gets to the line anyway.
And that'll be Clayball, second personal. Team's second here of the half as well, as we're halfway through the second quarter. 22-7, Albany with the lead. And Emerson misses short on the first free throw.
When I say weak foul, by the way, it was a foul, just
yes,
not necessarily
it's
a
one
hard
that
foul.
You should have finished on.
Yeah.
Second free throw is good. 23-7, Albany with the lead. That's a quick 10 points so far here for Cole Emerson tonight. Right wing for Clayball. Up top for Gray. Left wing for Boswell. Back up to Hartley. And now, coming away with the steal is Shea Miller. Gives it off to Emerson. Takes it. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound, Jarrett Smith puts it back up and in for two. And Jarrett Smith now with 8 points here in the ball game. 25-7, Albany with the lead. 3:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Kennard gets this one off here for Clayball. For Gray. Back to Clayball. Back to the freshman Gray. 3:05 left here in the second quarter. Trying to get to Hartley, tipped there by Jarrett Smith. Hartley top of the key. They'll try and get it inside to Boswell, and they're going to get a foul as Timmy Papa got tied up there. That's going to be his first, team second. Kyle Emerson, Dalton Worrell, and Keegan Schaefer will check back in as Cole Emerson, Seth Miller, and also checking out are going to be Jarrett Smith. Ray sends this one down to Boswell. His shot from three in the corner, no good. Worrell with the rebound. Kyle Emerson down to Chase Klein on the block. And they're going to get a jump ball that goes to Northeast Nodaway. And a timeout going to be called here by Albany, a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. After the Petty John Auto Center timeout and the jump ball, it'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball. They trail 25-7 with 2.5 left to go here in the second quarter. Left wing with it will be Trenton Hartley. He'll have it up at the top of the key. Over to left wing, trying to get it to Reese Gray. Stolen away here by Timmy Papa. Papa drives, takes it off glass, in for two. 27-7, it's a 20-point Albany lead. Boswell over to the right wing for Gray. For Clayball. Up top here for Hartley. Hartley trying to send it inside to Kennard. Tipped away. Back out to Boswell. Boswell drives. Puts up the shot kind of off balance. And the rebound going to go out of bounds off of Tim Papa.
Seems to be some confusion on the offensive end for the Blue Jays. Not a whole lot of movement right there. It's like not everyone really knows what they're supposed to be doing.
Boswell trying to get it into Clayball. Stolen away here by Worrell. Takes it, lays it in off the glass for two. 29-7, Albany leads. 1:40 left to play in the second quarter. Hartley with the basketball, top of the key here for Northeast Nodaway. Boswell with it left wing, guarded closely by Keegan Schaefer. Over now for Gray. Tipped and stolen away here by Kyle Emerson. He'll lay it up with his right hand for two. And Albany pulling away here in the second quarter, outscoring the Blue Jays 15-2. 1:11 left here in the second quarter. Kennard on the baseline is going to be called for the charge.
Yeah, Kennard's got the size advantage, but just kind of barreled into Papa there.
That is going to be the first against Kennard, team's third. And we're going to have a fresh five in there. Seth Miller along with Jace Palmer, Jared Owens, Lucas Angle, and John Rigney in for the Warriors. Angle sends it to the right wing for Owens. Inside for Seth Miller. Seth Miller goes up strong off glass for two.
Nice move there by Seth Miller. Kind of a little bit of a head fake there when he comes around on the pivot. Creates some space to get the shot off.
Top of the key with it will be Clayball over to the right wing for Hartley. 40 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Boswell, right wing now for Gray. 33-7 Albany with the lead. The freshman Gray gets it back up now for Clayball. Clayball drives. Shot off the mark. Rebound made here by Seth Miller. Seth Miller leaves it off for Rigney. Up top to Engel. Right wing for Owens. Up now for Palmer. Back to Rigney. Lucas Engel. Shot from three. Off iron. Rebound pulled in by Northeast Nodaway. And the shot going to be no good at the buzzer. 33-7 at the half. Albany with the lead. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we return in a moment here on Albany TV.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments at 120 South Smith Street in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Fintra SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisories Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future. Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now. So schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC on the square in Albany. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and Hoke Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Northwest Cell, Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the Square in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Johnson Controls, Mosaic Medical Center, Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, and the Briar Patch, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany and Northeast Nodaway School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half. Albany 14 for 23 from the field, 3 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, all of those coming from Cole Emerson. Emerson leads the way with 10 points. Right behind him is the freshman Jarrett Smith with 8. 7 points for Timmy Papa coming off the bench. 4 points for Kyle Emerson. 2 points for Seth Miller. 2 points for Dalton Worrell. For Northeast Nodaway, they are shooting 3 for 13 so far from the field. 0 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And Brett, the biggest numbers that jump out at you there. Albany is 14 for 23 from the field. Northeast Nodaway has put up 13 shots. So Albany has made more buckets from the field than Northeast Nodaway has been able to get off in that first half.
Yeah, Northeast Nodaway, it seems like about every other pass they try and make, Albany's in the passing lanes getting the steal, and whenever you're able to get fast break layups, that tends to help out your field goal percentage. But even in the half court, they've gotten some pretty decent shots. Cole Emerson's hit a couple of threes. It seems like anytime he plays Northeast Nodaway, you can bank he's going to hit at least a couple threes. He had 5 last year. I think he's got 2.
He's 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Yeah, and listen, the Warriors are going to play tougher teams than they are tonight, but they're doing what they should do tonight. They're taking care of business. They got the JV in at the end of that first half. We'll probably see quite a bit of them. We're on pace for the fourth quarter to be running clock, so we'll get to see the JV get some reps. Not much you could say just because the Warriors they're clearly the better team, and they're facing not only an inferior team but an inferior team that has 5 players. So, but you could say this: they're doing what they should do to this Northeast Nodaway team, and that's always a positive.
Yeah, and for the Warriors, one of the things to look at, they are getting a lot of points off of the turnovers, a lot of easy layups. But they've done some good things whenever they've had to run their offense. They're trying to pull out a different offense this year. Again, without Kemper Klein, which a lot of their offense went through last year, trying to do a couple of different things this year. And so far, whenever they've had to run it, it looks good. They've passed up on a couple of easy buckets, or missed out on some open shots, and found better shots along the way, or come along and take that shot a little bit later on. So far, the Warriors are doing everything that they need to here against an inferior team in Northeast Nodaway. And again, Northeast Nodaway, we understand. You're playing with 5 players. But again, if one school is going to say, we don't really take that as an excuse, it's Albany. They had to do it a lot the past couple of years on the girls' side, so they understand that. But for Northeast Nodaway, they're having trouble getting the ball inside to Bryson Kennard. He's the one that they kind of want to try and run their offense through. But the Warriors are just able to continue to sub players in, keep fresh, and they're just unable to get Kennard really going on down inside.
Yeah, and in the half-court offense, there's times where it seems like they're not fully comfortable in their offense yet.
Yes.
There was a couple of possessions where not a whole lot was going on. It was kind of just running around and not too many cuts to the basket or anything, and they haven't really been looking inside that much. And turning things over to the Albany side, something else, everyone's kind of several different players have kind of had their moments. Early in the game, Cole Emerson was able to hit some threes. The freshman Jared Smith has got a couple of good buckets himself. Kyle Emerson's got some steals and some nice layups. Missing a few guys. Keegan Schaefer's dove on a few loose balls, getting those hustle plays.
If I were to make one person I haven't really seen anything out of that I would like to see something out of, that would be Chase Klein. He's really kind of been, granted he doesn't need to be tonight, but he's kind of been almost absent. You really haven't heard about him at all in this game yet. He hasn't really made any play, really done anything yet. I would love for him to come out in this third quarter, make a couple of plays.
Yeah, and we'll see if he does. I'm sure that he's able to do it.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times when you're playing a team like this and you're the guy, I think we kind of expect
you kind of take a back seat.
You kind of take a back seat, and that just speaks on Chase's character. He doesn't think it's all about him. He's going to let his other guys shine if they're able to. But yeah, I mean, we'll see in the second half. Maybe he'll take a bit more of an aggressive approach, try and get to the rim when he catches the ball on the wing. We'll just have to see once the second half gets underway.
And we'll start the second half in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start second half action. It's a 33-7 Albany lead, and it will be Northeast Nodaway basketball to start out the third quarter of play. For Albany, they will bring out their original 5 starters: Cole Emerson, Shea Miller, Chase Klein, Jarrett Smith, and Dalton Worrell. For Northeast Nodaway, they will also bring out their starting 5: Trenton Hartley, Jackson Boswell, Reese Gray, Chase Clayball, and Bryson Kennard. Hartley gets it into Kennard up at the high post. Knocked away that time by Worrell. Picked up here by Jarrett Smith, and he will take it, miss it, but Worrell and the rest of his teammates are there, and he's able to put it back up and in for 2.
Hardest free throws to make are the wide open ones. The pressure's on. You can't miss that one.
Kennard high post sends it over. Hartley from 3. Bounces around, gets it to fall in. He's taken a couple of those and they've rimmed out for him. Finally gets one to fall. Right wing for Cole Emerson. Into the corner, Worrell down inside for Chase Klein. Muscles up. Has the ball rejected out of bounds off the hands of Kennard. Worrell to inbounds here. Gets it to Cole Emerson. His shot off the mark to the right. Rebound made, though, by Albany. Dalton Worrell basketball top of the key. Right wing for Jarrett Smith inside. Chase Klein goes up strong. This time he'll be fouled. Will go to the line. Shoot 2 free throws. And the foul this time is going to go against Chase Clayball. That'll be his 3rd, team's 1st. And if he were to foul out, Northeast Nodaway can play with 4. We do know that rule.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Yes, as Chase Klein misses on the first. We've seen it in the first half before. And Klein misses on his 2nd free throw attempt. It's a 25-point Albany lead. Just over a minute gone so far here in the third quarter. Hartley, a quick 3 left wing. Can't get this one to fall. Chase Klein comes away with the rebound. Cole Emerson will bring the ball across midcourt. Right wing to Smith. Trying to bring it inside to Klein. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Kennard. And I believe the Warriors heard what we said during halftime.
Yeah, they're trying to get it into Chase Klein right there. Probably a little bit too quick. They're just kind of forced that pass a little bit. Wasn't really there.
Gets the ball inside to Klein, or into Emerson, now to Klein. Now Shea Miller from the free throw line can't get it to fall. Kennard with the rebound. Boswell up for Clayball over to the right wing for Hartley. Hartley with the basketball right wing. Trying to bring it up top there for Gray. Hartley on the wing. They try to get the ball to Clayball. Now we'll go down to Boswell on the block. Muscles his way in. Gets the bucket and the foul. A nice play there from the senior Jackson Boswell. And the foul is going to go against Shea Miller. That'll be his 2nd. Team's 1st here of the half. Boswell tries to finish off the 3-point play and does. 35-13. And Northeast Nodaway has more points so far in the third quarter than they've had the first or second quarters. And we're not quite 3 minutes, or just over 2 minutes into the third quarter.
Yeah, Warriors seem to be getting a little bit lazy on both ends of the court here. Some turnovers and then not great effort on the defensive end, too. They got to keep the foot on the gas.
Trying to get it to Kennard up at the high post, down that time for Gray. Stolen away here by Shea Miller. And Miller brings it across over to the right wing for Smith. Shea Miller right wing. Cross court for Emerson. Back to Shea Miller. And he'll try to drive baseline, tipped out of bounds off the hands, that time of the senior Boswell. And a timeout going to be called here by Albany. And this might be a checkup from the neck up here during this full Petty John Alma Center timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as it'll be Albany basketball following the Petty John Alma Center timeout. Klein gets it here from Miller. Worrell, right wing three. Misses short. And Miller unable to keep it in play as takes a dive into the cheerleaders. Hartley with the basketball. Up top for Boswell. 5:05 left to go here in the third quarter. 35-13 is the Albany lead. Boswell, a little fadeaway. Leaves it short. And Gray trying to keep it in play. Cannot. So Worrell will bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Right wing to Jarrett Smith. Inside for Miller. Back out to Worrell. His shot up and good as it falls in. Trenton Hartley basketball top of the key. Boswell looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes right wing here for Chase Clayball. Clayball drives baseline. His shot long. Rebound made here by Seth Miller. Smith right wing. Worrell trying to bring it inside to Chase Klein. Too hard, can't get it to go. Second opportunity is going to now be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
And that time Klein did get a nice look at the rim, just not sure if he was expecting some contact there and got too much, but whatever it was, he gave it a little bit too much, and it just goes over the rim.
Reese Gray picks up his first, team second. As Klein's free throw bounces out. And the second free throw from Klein is good. 38-13 is the Albany lead halfway through the third quarter of play. Hartley top of the key. Stripped away here by Dalton Worrell. Takes it off glass for 2.
Yeah, can't put the ball on your head. Got to be strong with it.
Boswell over to the right wing for Clayball. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Jarrett Smith. Albany will make some substitutions. Kyle Emerson, Tim Papa, and Seth Miller will check in for Smith, Cole Emerson, and Shea Miller. Hartley in the wing. Up top for Clayball. Pass over now for Boswell. Back up top. Over the right wing for Hartley. Pass for Gray. Back to Hartley. Up for Clayball. Gray left wing. Boswell 3. Just misses it short. Rebound made this time by Seth Miller. Worrell sends it right wing for Tim Papa. Corner for Worrell. Inside for Seth Miller. Goes up strong. Can't get the bucket to fall, but will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go against Bryson Kennard. That'll be his second, team's third. And Seth Miller's first shot is too strong as it bounces off back iron.
That was pretty flat too. Got to get some more arch on that one.
Second free throw bounces out. Rebound made by Papa. Gets a decline back to Papa. Shot from 3. Drains it. And that's the second 3 tonight for Papa as he now reaches double digits with 10 points. Hartley with the basketball. Sends it across court for Boswell. Drives in. Goes up off glass for 2 on the acrobatic shot there from Jackson Boswell.
Not a great closeout from the Warriors. They got there and then just reached and really didn't move their feet as Boswell drove baseline.
Pass into Chase Klein. Gets it and knocks it in off the glass from the left block. 45-15. It's a 30-point Albany lead. Just underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Hartley with the basketball up to the top of the key. Over to the right wing. Clayball into the corner to Boswell. Boswell drives baseline. Leaves it off for Hartley. Step back 3. Drains it. And now it'll be Tim Papa to bring the ball across midcourt. Drives. And they're going to get a foul here in the paint against Northeast Nodaway. It'll be their 4th team foul. And it will be the first against Trenton Hartley. Keegan Schaefer, Jace Palmer will check in for Dalton Worrell, Chase Klein. And that might be the last we see of the starters tonight. Leading by 27 with a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Jace Palmer left wing for Kyle Emerson. Over to Tim Papa right wing. Schaefer right wing. Back up for Papa. Left wing to Emerson. Kyle Emerson into Jace Palmer inside the paint. Back up top. Seth Miller. He's going to be called for the travel.
And trying to open up a driving lane with a pass fake and dragged that pivot foot.
Hartley with the basketball top of the key. 1 minute left to play here in the third quarter. 45-18. Albany leads Northeast Nodaway. Trying to get the ball inside. Stolen away by Palmer. He looks up at Kyle Emerson, but he's going to take it himself, and he's going to be rejected away here by Jackson Boswell.
Got to go up stronger than that. Jace has got some size to him. If he would just elevate, get up to the rim, it'd be a little bit harder to block.
Emerson, step back 3, right wing. Can't get it to go. Rebound made by Palmer. Back to Emerson. Up top for Papa. Keegan Schaefer drives in. He's going to be called for the travel.
Oh, good idea. He had the driving lane, just took a step before he dribbled.
Hartley with the basketball top of the key. 30 seconds left here in the third. Loses it. Picked up here by Tim Papa. Gray quickly coming from behind, but Papa able to take it and lays it in off the glass for 2. 15 seconds left here in the third. Albany leads by 29. Boswell trying to get it to Clayball. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Hartley with 7.6. 47-18. Albany leads with 7.6 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Kyle Emerson, top of the key, drives all the way in, goes up hard off glass, can't get it to go, and rebound going to be pulled in by Kennard at the buzzer. We will go to the fourth quarter with Albany leading by 29, 47-18 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy provides intricate woodworking, charming antiques, and natural barnwood walls. The magnificent black and white staircase allows the special couple to make the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special day. For more information on the Legacy Event Center, email Jamie at eastforklodge.com. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments at Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany is your prom dress headquarters in Gentry County. They have prom dresses in stock and are taking appointments now, so schedule your appointment to find the best dress today. If you're needing something stylish and cute for your princess, you don't need to head to the city and the big box stores. Instead, you can visit Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. Call and schedule your appointment early at 660-851-1122 or book online at sublimeflamingoboutique.com. Stay local with Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, on the square in Albany.
Albany basketball to start the fourth quarter of play, and they're going to get a foul here against Northeast Nodaway. And it's going to go against Kennard. That'll be his third. Papa inbounds here for Seth Miller. Goes up strong off glass for two. 49-18, and that will start the running clock here. As long as the Warriors are able to stay above 30 points. And Kyle Emerson might have got a fingertip on that pass as Schaefer tries to go after it. Not able to keep it in bounds. It'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball. Don't forget, coming up next week, we'll have Albany basketball tournament action for you here on Albany TV. We could bring you as much as 22 games next week as Boswell on the baseline knocks it in and picks up the foul as well. As the foul going to go against Jace Palmer. We say up to 22 games because we are uncertain if we will play all 22. It will depend on the game on Friday night being played in Oregon as Jackson Boswell able to knock in the three-point play. And that is the South Holt-Worth County football game. If Worth County wins, they obviously will not be playing in the Albany tournament on the boys' side. As Timmy Papa drives it to the basket and puts it in. It's a 51-21 Albany lead with just over a minute gone here in this fourth quarter of play. Sorry, just over 2 minutes gone. But we will bring you all of the games that are played from the Albany tournament. Well, the brackets will be released fully on Saturday. Ball down to Kennard on the block, puts it up and in for two. Said either way, Albany boys will face Platte Valley in their first game either as the 1-8 seed or the 1-7 seed. As Kyle Emerson shot from the corner bounces out no good. Kennard trying to send it inside to Gray, tipped away by Palmer, picked up by Schaefer. He'll get it to Papa, who brings it across midcourt for the Warriors. And they're going to get a block here against Jackson Boswell. The foul against Boswell going to be his second, team second. Jared Owens will check in, along with Lucas Angle, John Rigney. Also checking in, Jarrett Smith, Dalton Worrell. Lucas Angle from three, off iron, no good. Rebound going to be made here by Northeast Nodaway. In the corner, Hartley from three. Hits off inside iron, no good. Owens will bring the ball across midcourt for the Warriors. Over to the right wing. Rigney, shot from three. Drains it! John Rigney nails one from behind the arc. 54-23, 5:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Over to the right wing. Boswell down to Kennard on the block. And they're going to get a foul here against Jarrett Smith. And that is going to be the second on Smith. Team's first here of the quarter. Kennard at the line for 2 free throws as the clock continues to run. With a 31-point Albany lead. Second free throw. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Smith. Worrell brings the ball across midcourt. Right wing for Rigney. Up top for Engel. Worrell gets it to Smith. Inside. Goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound made by Kennard. 4:20 left to play here in the ball game. 54-23 is the Albany lead here over Northeast Nodaway. And nailing a three from the right wing is Jackson Boswell. He's got 14 points so far in the night here for the Blue Jays. Rigney had an opportunity for three again. This time passed it up. Owens trying to get it inside to Smith. Knocked away by Gray. Smith picks it up. Takes it himself. Off glass for two.
Really nice finish there by Jarrett Smith, taking the contact and finishing through it regardless.
And he's now double-digit points on the night with 10. Hartley, pass to Boswell, off the mark, goes out of bounds. Checking in now here for Albany will be Palmer and Schaefer. As checking out will be Smith and Worrell, but a full timeout going to be called. And we'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Albany with the basketball. Schaefer gets it over now for Palmer. Into the corner. Rigney, another shot from three. This time goes off iron. Rebound picked up by Northeast Nodaway. And now a three from Hartley. Nails it. Hartley's had some trouble in the first half. Now knocked down three from behind the arc so far here in the second half. Owens inside the paint. Off glass. Too strong. Can't get it to go. Kennard comes away with the rebound. Bringing the ball across midcourt will be Boswell. Over to the left wing with it is Claybaugh. Up top for Hartley. Hartley from the free throw line. Banks it in. 56-31, 2:35 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Schaefer drives. Leaves it for Palmer. Nice find there by Schaefer. Nice finish there by Palmer. 58-31, Albany leads. 2:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Hartley leaves this one for Gray. For Boswell. Boswell drives inside the paint, puts up the shot, bounces around. Kennard with the rebound, loses it. Picked up here by Lucas Engel, and then stolen back away by Kennard. Kennard goes up, nails it in for two. Schaefer drives this time. puts it up off front iron, no good. Rebound. Back in transition, Northeast Nodaway, and foul going to be called here against the Warriors. Foul this time goes against Schaefer. That will be his first, team's third here of the quarter. Boswell inbounds up for Hartley. Down inside to Kennard. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Engel. 1:35 left to go in the fourth. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Northeast Nodaway. Out of the hands of Engel, the freshman.
Warriors had numbers. There's a 3-on-2. Just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Schaefer drives. Can't get the shot to fall as he leaves it just short. Every Warrior that is dressed tonight getting playing time. Same for Northeast Nodaway. As driving off glass, can't get it to fall. That time is Jackson Boswell back in transition. Engel, the freshman, gets his first varsity points. 60-33, a minute left to go here in the ball game. Albany with a 27-point lead. Boswell drives, and he'll put up the little floater for two. Schaefer to bring the ball across midcourt for the Warriors. Trying to get it to Engel, stolen away here by the freshman Gray. And he'll go up and lay it up for two. As Reese Gray gets some points here in his first varsity action. Jared Owens from three, can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up here by Northeast Nodaway. 15 seconds left. Boswell, top of the key. They'll get it to Gray. 8 seconds. Inside for Kennard. Shot no good. Palmer with the rebound. 1 second. Half court, three-point shot, no good. And that will end it as the Warriors come away with a 60-37 victory tonight here in their opening game of the season. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame of tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winter Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winter Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winter Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winter Circle North.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. And remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game. For the Albany boys, they shoot 26 for 53 from the field, 5 for 17 from the free throw line, 3 for 10 from the free throw line tonight. Led in scoring tonight by Timothy Papa off the bench with 14 points, 10 points for Cole Emerson, 10 points for Jarrett Smith, 8 points on the night for Dalton Worrell, 4 points on the night for Seth Miller and Kyle Emerson, 3 points for Chase Klein, and John Rigney, 2 points for Lucas Engel and Jace Palmer. For Northeast Nodaway, they shoot 15 for 34 from the field, 4 for 12 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 7 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Jackson Boswell with 16 points. 11 points for Trenton Hartley, 6 points for Bryson Kennard, 4 points on the night for Reese Gray.
So, yeah, it was a complete team win for the Warriors. Everybody kind of pitched in a little bit. The scoring was somewhat equal. Early in the game, it was a lot of Cole Emerson and Jarrett Smith. Cole Emerson hit a couple early threes. Jarrett Smith came in with some plays of his own too, and then it was on the backs of those two. They got that lead, and it just kind of rode that throughout the rest of the game. And that's good to see for the Warriors. They kind of needed an early win to get some early confidence because they're going to have a tough road in the Albany tournament. And so they get this win. Everybody kind of had some moments that will give them some confidence. And if you can play with confidence, that right there is half the battle. So hopefully they can kind of take this and use that going forward throughout the rest of the season.
And for tonight, our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game, sponsored by Winner's Circle North in Albany, has all of your trophies, awards, medals, plaques, and everything else that you might need for your next event or celebration. And it was a tough one for us tonight because, as you mentioned, a lot of players made some key plays in the ball game, some at the beginning of the game, some in the middle, some at the end of the game. It just was a matter of it came down to we literally asked Coach Weller to pick a number, and the number that it was closest to was our tonight's player of the game. Because, I mean, Cole Emerson had a great game at the beginning, hit a couple of big threes, drove into the paint really good. Jarrett Smith had a great game tonight. He was able to put up 10 points in his first varsity start and first ever varsity game as a high schooler. And then you also look at Timothy Papa, didn't get the start tonight, actually led the team in scoring with 14 points on a lot of good drives. Also had a couple of big threes tonight for the team as well. But it just was, who did we think had that overall thing, and it was really tough to choose. We could have gone with any three of those or a multitude of other players tonight. But tonight, our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game goes to the freshman Jarrett Smith.
Yeah, and he's, like you said, he's deserving. I think it was really good for him to have a good game right out the gate. A lot of times with freshmen, it's a big learning experience. You come in, Jarrett was a good middle school player. You really don't know just how much different it is in high school. It's faster. You're facing some bigger competition. And he had a solid game tonight, so hopefully he can keep growing.
And then you also add in the fact that he had the injury last year and wasn't able to play basketball. Or no, it was he wasn't. Sorry, he was able to play basketball. It happened after the basketball season. But, again, his first action back to athletics was tonight as a competitive level. So, I mean, he is tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. And if this is any indication, we hope to see good things from him throughout the rest of the season and his career. Cole Emerson had a great game again. Hopefully he can build some confidence off of a game tonight like he couldn't quite do last year against Northeast Nodaway. But, again, he played a great game against them. Probably wishes he could play them every time he goes out. And then Timmy Papa, he'll probably be in the starting lineup again come next week, more than likely. But he had a great game coming off the bench tonight for the Warriors as well. So just a great team win. Again, the complete brackets will be sent out following the game that happens on Friday between Worth County and South Holt to decide whether the Worth County boys are going to be in the tournament or not. Either way, we will start broadcasting for you Monday, and I believe it'll be a 4:45 start for that first game. Everybody's much anticipated return. Mike Atkins should be back. I know everybody likes listening to Mike, so he should be back with me. He was gone tonight for some family stuff. Brett, you will be gone for half the tournament because you will be coaching in another tournament. So we wish the best of luck to you and the middle school teams over at North Harrison. But it is right before Thanksgiving. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for helping you bring you tonight's ball game. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Albany Hy-Vee. Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop. Lone Star Investments. East Fork Lodge Legacy Events Center. Johnson Controls. Mosaic Medical Center. Sublime Flamingo Boutique and the Briar Patch. Papa's Family Restaurant. The City of Albany. Albany Booster Club. Albany and Northeast Nodaway School District's Printer, new shop are located in Albany. Also like to thank all of you for watching tonight and everybody for watching so far this season. We hope to bring you some more great basketball as the season continues. So for myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst and cameraman tonight, Brett Williams, so long and good night and thank you and have a happy Thanksgiving.